Hi there, Taurus, and this is your August 2019 Love Monthly Forecast reading. And this reading will apply to those who have their Taurus sign in their sun, moon, or rising sign. So, before we begin, just a reminder that this is a general reading, so it may or may not tune in and resonate to each and every Taurus out there. I always advise to take a look at the video of your ascendant sign, moon sign, and your sun sign as a whole and combine them and use your own intuition to how this reading will apply to your own situation as well. So, for Taurus, I had to pick a lot of playing cards combining with the tarot because I feel that there's a lot of missing pieces that are in this reading. So, and this could be reflecting to a situation in your life or in maybe you are confused or maybe you're not confused, but actually your situation is a bit complex to the point that maybe there is something that you don't know, or you might come to a realization that there's a lot of mystery in the situation that you are in right now. And maybe you're just not, either you are confused or probably pretending that you're not confused. There's a lot of complex issues with Taurus out there that I feel that really needs to be cleared out and have a sense of clarity. So I had to pick a lot of cards. So right now you have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is really representing a lot of you Taurus out there, that very patient and practical minded. It's like you are the ideal person or partner to be a wife or a girlfriend, that kind of situation. But it is being challenged by the reversal of a Ace of Pentacles. So this is really telling me that something is amiss, something is wrong with the situation that you are in, especially in terms of a relationship. And this could be a relationship that has newly formed, or there is a potential relationship that maybe you're thinking to throw away, or you are being very uncertain about. I feel that there's a lot of shaky disturbances and surprises that maybe you know or you don't know in this relationship situation that you're in, clarified by the Five of Spades. And this really tells me that there is really something to whatever situation that you are in right now. And it could be, like a traumatic emotional breakdown for some of you guys. Some of you guys don't even know what you are feeling. You don't know why you feel like bursting out, why you feel like crying. There is just, some form of unknown situation that you feel that something is wrong, but you don't know exactly what it is that is triggering all of this. So I feel that there is some form of your psychic intuition telling you something, but at the same time you have no idea what's really happening in your life overall. And this might be having to do with the Knight of Wands. So I would say that this could be having to do with a lover, or with someone who has been on and off in your life. That is possible. It could also be someone new. Maybe you suddenly had a relationship or have a relationship with a player. Maybe you have self-confidence issues, and this guy, is like the prom king, or, the guy that every lady would love to be with, and you are with them, and, it doesn't make you feel very confident, because it makes you ask question, why are you with me? Why are you choosing me? All those kinds of things. A lot of Taurus needs a form of security. And the Knight of Wands is really the least person to give you any kind of security at this point. And I feel that this is really more of someone new that has entered your life recently, that has given you a lot of excitement, a lot of fun and laughter at the same time. But now I feel that you are coming in a more serious terms. So you feel that, yes, the excitement now has died down. And for me to be completely invested in this, I want to make sure of certain things. But for some reason, it's not like things are within your control. In the recent past, you also have the reverse Five of Wands. So this is not really a conflict outside of you. This is a conflict inside of you. So you are, I don't know, there's so much going on with you internally. So I would say that this could be affecting you in a psychological manner and an emotional manner. Like, you might be arguing with someone, you might be having some form of troubles with your relationship, but the core issue is because you are unsure of yourself. There is something inside of you that is very confusing. It's like, I don't know, it's like there are a lot of ideas and thoughts coming into your mind. Or maybe you are not used to being happy. You are not used to a situation wherein the relationship is all good. Maybe you have been hurt too many times in the past, to the point wherein your soul is finding reasons to have some form of drama in your life. And even though there's no problem at all, it's somehow as if there is a problem for you. So it could be a karmic thing that you are feeling. It could be, a soul kind of a karmic situation wherein in the past all your experiences have been all negative and all hurt. And this is a point in time wherein, your karmic lessons are being reactivated, and now you don't know where to navigate this energy. So you're finding reasons for a relationship to be complicated, even though there is no complicated situation happening at all. It shows here that it feels like, you're looking for things that don't exist. And that's really the problem. Because if that was the case, all the thing that you're going to do is always to look for a problem that does not exist. And this will make you go over to look on the tiny little details and make a big deal out of it, which is going to be, pretty complicated in its own way. So, what this is all suggesting is the High Priestess card, and this is your own intuition, This is the lady that is full of attraction, that knows a lot. But this is a person that, even though she knows a lot, she doesn't say everything out in the open. She knows the thing to say and not to say, those kinds of things. I'm being drawn here to tell you that if you are in a situation wherein you are skeptical on someone, you have doubts on someone and all that, try to meditate and calm down and ask yourself, because you will have, some form of great intuition, but you are going to have some form of confusion if you are going to just focus on the pessimistic part of things. It will make your intuition get blocked. So you need to, calm down and relax. There could be messages being sent to you, like psychic downloads, but these things can only be received once you are at that receptive mode, that kind of a situation. So I feel that you needed to work on that so you can access this. And the High Priestess is a very spiritual card, and this can definitely tell us that maybe you need some past life regression happening to you to release those old wounds, to get over those karmic paths that are hunting you down, that is preventing you to be happy and continue to be happy, and to stop all that past issues that are haunting you, because I feel that it is preventing you to be, to be happy and accept the fact that you are happy. That kind of situation. In your near future, we do have the Three of Wands. A Three of Wands. And this is about waiting for someone or looking forward for someone. There is that nature to it. And it could be that maybe you are about to see someone, you can be expecting someone. It also has a lot to do with a lot of planning for the future, seeing the future from far away, those kinds of things. But this is a card of expectation. There is something that you're expecting, which I will have to clarify later on to see what that really means. The card that signifies you is the Two of Swords, and this is telling us that you have to make a decision, and maybe you are in the process of doing so. You are collecting the pros and cons in a situation that you are in, and it might have to do with a marriage or a relationship. There is something that you wanted to find out. There are answers that needs to be sorted out right here. With the Two of Swords, it's always a decision-making process and thinking about two things, those kind of thing. And the external factors affecting you or being influenced is the Ace of Swords. And then this is like a power struggle of some kind, or a situation that has a stalemate. I really feel that, it makes me really feel that everything is all good. Like, there is really no problem. It's just that I don't know why you are very much guarded up. There is a feeling here as if you're trying to not express your own feelings. You're trying so hard to be uptight. Something like that. It feels as if some form of status quo is being your mask. It makes me feel that you have a mask that you have to show someone that you are like this. It makes me feel that you're not completely being true to yourself, and this is maybe because you are afraid to be very vulnerable to this person or to the situation or relationship that you are in. Your hopes and fears, you do have the King of Cups in reverse. So I really feel that, part of you is really confusing, Taurus. It's like you're saying one thing and acting another. Like maybe you're saying that you don't want this person anymore, but all you talk about and think about is this person. It's or it could be a scenario wherein you are demanding something to your lover or in a relationship, and once they do take action on what you are demanding, you're still not satisfied. So it's quite confusing, really, because it makes me feel that you don't even know what you want. Like your energy is scattered all over the place. There is something you're not satisfied with, and you give your reason, and once the other person do something to please you, you're still not happy. So I find that very weird. And the only conclusion that I can have here is that maybe there are a lot of fears that you are receiving right now. It could be that you're feeling a lot of the planetary alignments that are going on in the skies right now, and it's very intense, I know. But I really feel that more than that, there are a lot of karmic things that you are sensing. I kind of feel that there are things that are too good to be true, and you are afraid of what the truth really is about. Your last card of the deck is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So, as you can see, it's like you are feeling overwhelmed. You know, there is something really good in front of you. Maybe your relationship is something really good, but you're willing to throw things away just because you're being overwhelmed, your past is haunting you, some form of karmic disturbances is around you, those kinds of things. I really feel that there's no concrete excuse to the actions that you're making or doing, you know, those kinds of things. So it kind of makes me feel that you need to value the people that are sticking by with you at this time. You know, the ones that are tolerating that kind of attitude, because trust me, not everyone will be able to do so. So if you have a partner that is actually still right there for you, I feel that you really should take another look and, you know, treasure them at some point. But yeah, give some time to step back if you need to do so, right? The outcome here is that we have here the Six of Wands. So regardless of how much you put your guard up, this person, or whoever this person is still going to come for you. They're still going to prove themselves to you that it's okay to risk, that this is worth it. This relationship, this situation, this person is worth it. It may, you know, what I say may not be reliable because this is just, you know, a general reading. But what actions this person takes, you can rely on it. They will express their true selves to you. And that is being clarified by the Three of Hearts. So, you know, if you combine that, that's really, you can expect some really good loving energy coming your way. And all you really need to do is to be receptive and accept that, and to see things for what they are, and not to always think that, you know, someone is going to get out and get you in a negative sense. So, yeah, I really feel that for a lot of Taurus, it's all about the fears. I don't know why, maybe because of all the combustion in the sky, and since you are ruled by Venus and Venus is going to be combust, maybe you are feeling it in a very negative way, even though things are not. And if that is the case, I would say to focus on your own self, focus on building your own confidence, because I feel that a big part of it is because of that. You are beautiful and you are worth it. So have more trust in yourself, Taurus. So where's my cards? Let me go clarify this set of cards. Give me some time. Okay. So yeah, your near future is going to be, it's as if there is nothing you can do. In your near future, I feel that the other person is the person that is going to do the work for you. And I feel that maybe some of you guys are not used to being pampered. So you are choosing to, sometimes think negatively. But even though you do have the Ten of Cups here in reverse, this is still, a happy card. So this might just be a situation wherein, even though things are good, you're still seeing negatively only to be proved wrong and experience some form of a happy situation. But at the same time, um, it's going to be an up and down process because you are dealing with a lot of psychological issues. I feel that the energy is affecting you in a very psychological way, and I don't mean that in a very literal sense, as if you have mental health issues. Not like that. It just feels that there's so much emotions going on with you right now, and it has a lot to do with your past, and you are at that stage and point in time wherein you need to overcome it. You need to get past this energy. So, this is just really more of a process of you regaining back your own confidence and believing in yourself. I feel that this is something that you had before. You used to be very bright. You used to be full of energy, full of confidence before you got hurt. And now is a time wherein some form of karmic thing probably is in place in your chart or in your life, wherein you just needed to let go of those habits that does not serve you anymore. So yeah, you are afraid of making mistakes. Sorry. You are afraid of making mistakes. So, and you are afraid of being alone again. So this is really what this is all about. So like I said, you do have to, meditate and straighten things out. You will not receive the guidance that is for you if your mind is a mess, if your emotions and your mind is a mess. Of course, you're just going to make one mistake after another. So always make sure before you decide on something, you are really at the point wherein you are relaxed and you are really sure of things. You are sure of the facts, and you're not just making any judgment based on your own assumptions, because that is just like, forcing your own ideas because you are just believing what you're based on what you have experienced before. not really giving any chances for those who are willing to do actions to do something, to be with you in reality, those kinds of things. So here, being clarified with the King of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups. So I'm not sure if you guys are seeing the dynamics of the clarifying cards. It's always about you wanted to be happy, but at the same time you fear that something will happen that will lead you to some form of being alone. With the Five of Cups, you're afraid that maybe you'll get hurt, but at the same time you wanted to be happy, you wanted this, you wanted some form of fulfillment. But this is the reason why I was saying earlier that the whole reading is very confusing, because you're saying one thing and then wanting another, and then it's like everything is so mixed up. So this is not really the issue of having issues with another person. This is really more an issue with your own self. There is something that you needed to get clear on, and I feel that you needed to heal in a very, I guess, energetic level as well. Maybe you are unconsciously absorbing the energies of other people around you, especially if you were around toxic people and all that. So just know that in your future, some form of fated event is going to transpire, and it's not a point of whether you needed to confirm things or not. It's not a point where someone is hiding anything from you. It's not like that at all. What you see is definitely what you get. So you have to see things in a very literal sense. Their actions towards you does not mean any harm. Their actions towards you is literally what they truly want, and all you have to do is to not second guess it and to not ruin something that is already good. So for Taurus out there, this is really more of learning to accept that there are just some things that does not always require reasoning. It's as if someone confessed their feelings to you, you always ask why. Why are you why do you like me? And then your next question will be, what do you like about me? It's like something so good, you're making everything so complicated. So I feel that those are the things that you might experience during this time. And I feel that whatever emotional craziness that you are experiencing right now and in the past few weeks or so, this could be just you being haunted by your own self, by your own past, not really having anything to do with the other person at all. So like I said, just meditate and cleanse yourself, clear yourself, and find ways how you can heal from your past traumas and all that. So this is my reading for you guys, Taurus out there. I hope that it has become insightful for you and it has helped you guys in one way or another. Feel free to let me know how this reading resonates with you, if it does or does not. This will take effect throughout the month of August 2019. So thank you for watching and listening with me with this reading. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you want to get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you'd like a more personal reading with me, to give you more insight and more details into your own personal situation, please just go to my website and contact me. Everything will be at the link below this video, or you can just directly go to inthestarsbykrissy.com. And I'll see you guys next time.